to another episode of SPTV, the show that's all about, boom, writing great stories. I'm your ghost, Lex. This sure is a lot of ghost puns. Did I choose the wrong costume? 1 second. Much better. Anyway, it's fantastic to see you. Okay, yeah, I heard it when I said it. That was a vampire reference. Okay, I'll change back. Ow! Okay, can we just cut this part?
SPTV. Write a story, who can write? Then write more stories. SPTV. Have no permission to get SPTV.
Sorry about that monster mix-up, everyone. Now I'm ready to start the show. Welcome to a very spooky episode of... hold on. Hello?
Alex, sweetie, darling, it's the network here. Love everything you're doing with the ghosts and the funny cape. But just a small question. What's going on here?
Spooky spring! It's my favorite time of year. It happens every spring when there's a chill in the air and stuff gets, spooky.
What's really going on here?
Fine. If you must know, it all started at the zoo. Monkeys, do you think I'm scary? What? I'll show you. That was this morning, and it's haunted me ever since.
That's all I need to hear. You've got my full support. You know how much I love being petty.
Well, now that I have the network's blessing, I won't hold back on any of my spring spookiness. Okay, well, I set up the haunted house to scare the monkeys. Why don't you watch this first story written by a real kid?
For the benefit of everyone that hears my call, there's gonna be a show at the concert hall. They play the best skiffle, rock, rhythm, and blues. And whenever they play, they turn into food. Come out and see the Strawberry Band. We're actually human for most of the day, but we become berries whenever we play. The sweetest melodies, the juiciest riffs. You've never heard a band with flavor like this. Come out and see the Strawberry Band. Come out and see the Strawberry Band. Strawberry Band. Strawberry Band. Strawberry Band. Strawberry Band. Gather round, strawberries.
What is it, Jim?
I've come up with a wonderful idea. A concept album.
An album, Jim? What a concept. But what is a concept album? It's a bunch of songs together on a record.
And they're all connected thematically. Some more than others, I suppose.
Are all these songs about strawberries?
Oh, Rambo. How would that
That's
work?
impossible.
Well, there is one about cinnamon buns.
Let's get on with it then.
Welcome to my...
Haunted House Extravaganza!
That's right. You said I wasn't scary, and I'm here to prove I am. I am scary. Right this way to the scare of a lifetime. Specifically, could you go over and stand by that door? Once you're all there, I'm gonna jump out and yell boo. I'll be in a ghost costume, so it will make sense that I'm saying boo. Okay, go! Boo! Ha! I got you! You're all screaming in terror. I am the scariest host alive! Not scared. What? Hold on a second. Dress up as a ghost, jump out, and yell boo. I did everything it said. Oh well. On to the next scare! Go stand in front of that mirror for a very spooky surprise. I took the glass out. So I'm gonna pop out of the other side dressed as a ghost and yell boo. It'll be scary because normally when you look in a mirror, you just see your reflection. Go! Boo! Ha! I did it! I scared you! What do you mean, nope? Why did I read 4 chapters on mirrors if they don't even work? Well, get ready for the biggest scare yet! Hey, where are you going? Well, I guess I'm not scary. The monkeys were right. Why did I take out a mortgage on this haunted house? Actually, it's a great walking neighborhood. But if I can't scare the monkeys, I'm going to the backyard to think about my life. Okay, while I do that, why don't you watch another video?
Hi creators, I'm Sherry, and welcome to Story Pirates University. Today we're going to be talking about suspense.
Ooh, hey, Sherry, what's suspense?
Oh, let me show you. Like you! Once, there was a library that was open all night. The bookshelves were covered in dust, and the air was icy cold. One night, a story pirate named Justin walked in at midnight. When he picked up a book, it started dripping something gooey and purple.
Yo, Sherry, I can't take it anymore. You have to tell me what happens next. What was the purple stuff? Why was it gooey?
Exactly! Didn't it leave you in suspense? Suspense is what we call it when a story leaves the reader on the edge of their seat, and they have to find out what happens next. We see it all the time in mystery, thriller, even scary stories.
But Sherry, how did you do that?
Oh, it was really easy. I followed a few steps. Do you want to try one together?
Yes, I'm totally in.
Step 1. Write a sentence that introduces a setting. A setting is where the story takes place.
Okay, I think I'm ready. There once was an aquarium on the edge of a cliff.
Cool setting. Okay, step 2. Use your 5 senses to tell us more details about the setting. What does this place look like, smell like, sound like, feel like, even taste like?
The sparkling tanks smelled of glass cleaner, and you could hear the plop plop of the bubbles coming out of the water.
Great! Step 3. Add something weird or surprising that'll make your reader say, "What is that?"
A story pirate named Sherry looked into the tank and she saw something swimming towards her, shimmering and singing her name.
Justin, I can't take it anymore. What is that?
Suspense.
Nice. Now it's your turn. Write your own suspenseful paragraph. And when you add your something weird or surprising, don't explain it yet. That's how you'll leave the reader wanting more. Follow up by writing a whole story about how that weird or surprising thing came to be. I can't wait to read it. I'm in suspense.
Sherry? What's that behind you?
I don't know. Run away!
It's a beautiful day. Not spooky at all. Just like me. I really thought all my spooky tricks would work. A ghost jumping out and yelling boo is scary. So why didn't the monkeys think so when I told them I was going to do exactly that? Wait a second. That's it! The reason the monkeys weren't scared by my really good trick is because they didn't feel any suspense. But if they think the haunted house is over, they won't expect me to scare them this time, which will build suspense. I better hide. Here they come. As the monkeys enter the lonely graveyard, they hear a mysterious howl. What's that sound? Then they see all the gravestones begin to rattle. What is that? Oh, I'm a ghost! I did it! Am I scary now or what? And it's all because I used suspense! Wow, this spooky spring has been a complete success! I think this calls for a celebration. And what better way to celebrate than watching a story written by a real kid?
I am Tyler, and I'm an expert at Taekwondo. Taekwondo is a martial arts where you kick and spar and punch and do these different patterns, get different belts. You learn how to do self-defense and how to defend yourself from people who are really mean. Well, the tenets are courtesy, self-control, indomitable spirit, perseverance, and integrity. There are also school rules, which are bow to black belts, bow when entering and leaving the mat, keep the dojo clean, attend classes regularly, and address black belts as sir, ma'am. Sparring is fighting someone else with the chest guards, the shin guards, and the arm guards, and the helmet. And you have to kick the other person in the chest guard, and you can also punch them. To get a new belt, you need to break boards. When I was testing for my yellow belt, I had to do a step beyond side kick, which is crossing your legs and then kicking with the leg over your other leg. And then when I was testing for one of my other belts, I had to do that same kick, but with 2 boards. When you're 18 or younger, you get a junior black belt. When you're 18 or older, you get a black belt. They don't write your name on the black belt. They use golden yarn and they stitch your name on. They don't write it in English, they write it in Korean. I'll be a black belt someday.
Now it's your turn to write a story. And remember to make it suspenseful. Before we go, here's today's story spark. Kids, write us a story that takes place in a spooky setting. Use details using your 5 senses to describe the place to your reader. Add weird details that make your reader wonder, what is that? Don't tell them what it is right away. Keep them in suspense. Don't forget, at Story Pirates, you always have permission to get weird. And as always, grown-ups can download a lesson plan about today's episode and submit stories at storypiratechangemakers.org/SPTV. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. And until next time, stay creative and stay kind. Monster Dance Party!